What's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel for another It's Always Sunny episode. As always, super excited to get into this one. Love the last episode. There hasn't been a single episode really of the show so far that I haven't really enjoyed. Obviously some I've enjoyed a lot more than others, but there hasn't been a single miss in my opinion yet. So I'm absolutely loving the show. Hopefully you guys are enjoying watching along with me. Last time, obviously, we had a couple of the gang kind of run for what they thought was a prestigious office. It wasn't quite what they assumed it was, but it was fun to kind of see a couple of them get a little bit more presidential and official than they have been in the show. And that obviously gave us the absolutely hilarious moment of Dennis reading Charlie's speech for him. And I loved learning that that was the actor for Dennis, mainly doing an ad lib off the sheet that he had, which just makes it so much funnier. And then we finished off the episode with Mac getting into a little bit of trouble because of him trying to solicit a bribe from somebody else to get Dennis out of the race. So I don't know if that's going to have any sort of effect on them. Obviously, the last episode I thought was episode 5, ended up being episode 8 because of the disc order. That's the second time it's done it, so I don't even know if this episode is after or before as far as the air date. I know that the disc kind of orders them in production order instead of release order. So, and obviously if you watched my post analysis of last video, you'd know that my favorite thing that I got from last episode was just the recurring jokes finally starting to take shape. We got several of them last episode, and so I'm really excited to continue on and get a lot more of those running jokes. But I hope you enjoy watching this episode with me, and if you do, definitely consider leaving a like. That helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out. And as always, if you'd like to watch along with me for the entire length of the episode, definitely check out my Patreon link in the description. That's where you can find this episode in full-length form. Obviously, you'll need your own copy of the show to watch along with my reaction, but you'll also find all the other reactions from the series as well. But I look forward to getting into this one. I don't know what episode number it's going to be, but let's just go ahead and get into this episode. Okay guys, I have the episode queued up to the very beginning. If you have it queued up to the same spot, I will give a quick 3, 2, 1 play count, and then on play, we'll both hit play. We'll be all synced up and ready to go. So 3, 2, 1, play. Hey, that is a good movie. A little tease for when I eventually get to that one on the channel. I'll have to remember that phrase or that comment when I get to it. Oh my gosh. Absolute monsters, man. Just pushing her to the ground, not just leaving, but $100 baby. What the heck? Guess they're just relating it to the $1 million baby comment. That's genius. I feel like I recognize that guy, that actor, the one who is mugging them, but I'm not sure. I'll have to try and think of it as I keep watching. I love how nobody's safe though in their group, and they'll turn on one another in an instant if it means their own survival. What kind of conversation is that? Oh, Frank. Please tell me I get to see Frank box in this episode. That'd be amazing. What the freak? This is gonna be like a Fight Club episode. I'm all on board for that. Oh my gosh, man. If any of them get in there, they're gonna get absolutely destroyed. So he wasn't lying about his nickname. Dang, Frank used to be an animal. Oh man, Frank's gonna train D to beat the other daughter. That's my prediction, at least. I feel like that's where its trajectory is going. Oh no. That's like literally every bad advice you could give for weightlifting. At least as far as I know. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I love this premise. This is fantastic. Oh, oh, he's buying into it. What? I thought he was gonna back out. He's got a point. What is Charlie hiding under that shirt? Now I'm super interested. Oh, jeez. Thing didn't even budge at all. Oh my gosh. The sounds he's making. I feel like if they get Charlie to go into a fight down there, they're just gonna bet against him. Who the heck is this? She came out of nowhere, just popped up after that whole conversation. Looks shady though. Oh my gosh. Dude left a massive dent in the thing. Going for that Batman Begins training routine. I like it. Oh, this is gonna go so bad. They're gonna freaking ruin him. I like that Charlie's just willingly become their punching bag this episode. Oh gosh, that sounds rough. What the heck? Gonna turn D into a freaking Terminator. I love how they're building to something being under Charlie's shirt that he doesn't want him to see. They're just gonna make him in pain constantly. They're not toughening him up at all. The mood swings were definitely accurate. I like this version of D. She'll slaughter anybody that crosses her. It's been a while since I watched Million Dollar Baby, but I feel like there is a lot of similarities between the plot of this episode and that movie. What are they doing? Oh shoot, Charlie's actually taking the punches now. I didn't think he'd improve in that area. Why is he creeping on her? Oh no! Are those pills gonna have a different effect on Charlie? Because I know the other girl was marketing them to D because they would be like effective for women. Oh shoot, okay D, let's go. She's a freaking monster at this point. Oh my gosh. She's freaking gonna OD on these things. Oh no. Are the drugs causing her to get like a beard? Oh, I love that sequence. That was beautifully done and beautifully edited. Oh gosh. Oh man, this is great. This is definitely, I think, Dee's best moment of the series so far. She's going all out right now. Those pills are definitely having a bad effect on him right now. Dude's experiencing like 5 emotions a minute. What in the world is going on with him? Man, I love the performances of Mac or of Charlie and Dee in this episode. They're both great. Oh man, I have a feeling that they're gonna lose all their money in this. I guess I was wrong. They are betting for Charlie instead of against him. Oh my gosh, she's so aggressive. This is fantastic writing right now. Oh my gosh. Please tell me that they actually end up fighting each other. That'd be amazing. Oh my gosh. Just struck pure fear into that man. Charlie started to take his shirt off in that moment, and I didn't notice anything weird. Maybe he's just self conscious. Oh no, man. Everything is ruined for their plan. Oh no, man. Mac's gonna hop in the ring. Mac's gonna get annihilated, I feel like. Wait a second. I feel like Dennis is gonna be schemy right here and bet against Mac in this case. I just always am feeling like they're gonna do something against each other. Oh no. I knew he was gonna get annihilated in this. Oh, he's got the money he won, and Mac's gonna find out he bet against him. Yes, dude. Could read Dennis like a book in this situation. Oh my gosh. This episode's fantastic. There's so many things going on right now. If Dennis ends up fighting back. The soundtrack. Oh no. She's gonna do the same thing as in Million Dollar Baby. This is brilliant. Oh man, I'm so glad I was able to understand that reference. Man, I love how the episodes lately have just been ending at what I feel like is the peak moment. That was such a brilliant episode and a fantastic finish. That's definitely one of their better ones, I feel like. I just feel like everyone's personality and acting was just at a 10 in that one. Everyone was going crazy. Man, I freaking love this show. So I'm really glad I'd seen Million Dollar Baby so I could get a lot of the references in this one. But if there's any like upcoming episodes that are really contingent on understanding certain movie references, definitely let me know what movies I need to check out, because I would hate to come to an episode like this that has a ton of hilarious moments, but I don't fully understand the jokes because I haven't seen the movies. But I definitely thought this episode was one of their more excellently written episodes as far as the comedy goes. I feel like there were so many jokes that just fly by so quick that if you aren't listening carefully, you might miss them. And I'm sure I missed some of them because I obviously hadn't seen Rocky 4, but there's obviously the references to Fight Club in this as well. And I love how they just take so many things from like popular culture and from society and work it into the scripts. I think it makes for a lot more enjoyable and intelligent comedy than just kind of slapstick or silly physical comedy. Not that those things are bad or that I don't enjoy them, but this is definitely a nice change of pace from a lot of the things that I'm used to seeing in a comedy show. But I thought everyone did a great job as far as acting. I know I've mentioned that already, but I think this was definitely Dee's time to shine because she was in this episode a lot more than I feel like she usually is, and her acting was hilarious in this. Just the way that she turned into a complete monster by the end was hilarious. And I love that I kept trying to predict what was upcoming in the episode, but nearly every time it subverted my expectations. Although I did predict that Dennis was going to bet against Mac at the end. That's probably the only thing I got right in that episode, but it was fun just watching how the story kind of had a little bit of twists and turns throughout it that made it for a very entertaining watch. But I'm still wondering who that girl was that gave Dee the pills in the first place, because it didn't really say her name or anything like that. She's just kind of this random shady character that showed up, so I wonder if she's gonna pop up again at some point. But her and all the other side characters we had in this episode I thought were great, all funny additions and made for some good drama and plot lines, and so just a really well done episode. Hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me this episode. Had a blast watching it. If you did enjoy it, definitely consider leaving a thumbs up. Helps the video reach a lot more people, helps the channel out. Looking forward to interacting with you in the comments of this one, especially if you have recommendations for the movies I should check out before upcoming episodes, because I'll definitely try and check those out before so I can understand some of the references that might be coming up. But as always, if you'd like to watch along with me for the entire length of the episodes, definitely check out my Patreon, link in the description. That's where you can find all my full-length reactions for this series. But I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode, and until then, peace.